Saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now, and if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive women to be more difficult and more demanding. Instead, what men are really trying to say is that they don't want to be held accountable for their actions. They want to be able to do certain things and you not being able to say anything about it to them. Okay, in their mind, they think to themselves that if I date a less attractive person, I can get away with more. They won't be as demanding. They'll be more peaceful. When in reality, so many men give women the chaos. They are the ones that bring the chaos. They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to see their actions. They don't want their fragile ego to be hurt because they have been propped up their entire lives by society. And when a woman calls them out for their behavior, they don't like it. So instead, this is how black and white they think. Well, if I go for someone easier and who demands less, which is someone that's less attractive, she won't need so much from me. And they would rather do that than own up to their mistakes and actually change as a man. They would go for someone that they're less attracted to because they don't want to change who they are. That is how black and white they think. They won't even go for even like the person that they're ideally more physically attracted to. They will be with someone less attractive, just because that they will put up with more, because these men want to be able to get away with cheating. They want to be able to get away with going to strip clubs. They want to be able to get away with a lot more behavior with someone who won't demand as much, because it's easier. It's just simply easier with how these men want to date these days. So it's really wild how these men are thinking. Don't even know how to go about it, honestly, anymore. I mean, men cease to amaze me.
Yo, what's good, baby? This your boy F Flossy, keep you up on what's going down in these internet streets. Make sure you go ahead, hit that like button real quick for your boy. So when I come across these type of videos, I always wonder how some women don't really grasp and understand how simple us men really are. I mean, you feel me? She seemed a bit disgusted to find out men prioritize peace. I mean, it's not rocket science, all right? I mean, would a man love to wake up next to a pretty face, a big old ass, and some succulent baby handles?
Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think would fly.
Duh, of course. What man don't want to wake up to a bad joint every morning, baking hot banana bread, just real nasty? Go in the shower, see her showering, run up behind that thing. She say, come on in. You bake a banana bread again in the shower. Just all kind of nastiness with a bad joint. Yeah, all right? But at what cost? Because if it's costing a man his peace, he's not going to want to deal with it seriously. You think he's going to choose to deal with some bullshit just because you pretty? Nah, not if he's a man with self-respect and options. And that's what truly determines which women men take seriously or not. And I think for some women, it's hard for them to grasp. They'll be like, yo, my friend is so pretty. She's beautiful. She shouldn't be single. But is she nice? Does she act entitled because she is attractive? Does she want every man to worship the ground she walks on?
Being obsessed with me is a prerequisite. Like, I want a guy who's like, hey, that was really fun. When can I take you out again? That's what I want. And that's okay if that's what I need. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to like show the guy that I like him. Like, fuck off. Like, this is backwards and bananas. And like, we can't reward that behavior, to be honest with you.
She don't want to show the guy she likes him. Do you really think a man with value and self-respect and has stuff going on in his life is going to want to deal with something like that? I mean, come on. It ain't all about looks. So in that case, yeah, a man is not going, he going to rock with a chick that, you know what I'm saying? He got to be attracted to her. He going to rock with a chick that is humble, shows reciprocity. He know he ain't wasting his time. You feel me? And she's cute. She don't got to be a 10. She cute.
10, fine as all get out, tat out, body looking fine, everything like that, got it going on. Too much maintenance. Too much. Because she knows and you're expendable. She could take you or leave. A 9, That's a problem too. Because you got enough people telling her she's a 10, so half of them acting that way. 8, that's ideal. Because that's really, really good looking. She got it going on. But at the same time, there's a level of independence that comes with it, which is never a bad thing. Until she's so independent that she's making you feel like you need to be more dependent on her than she needs to be on you. So there's too many opportunities and too much time that's wasting away where you're not feeling like that dude. You're feeling like a dude, not that dude. Here's where the strong 7 comes in. Looks wise, she can compete with an 8, but her mentality is not that of an 8. So she's more appreciative of you wanting her. As a result, she shows an elevated appreciation for you wanting her. Therefore, she treats you like she wants you. And as a result, y'all have more of a good time together.
I mean, he dropped some gems with that one. He told a lot of truth. There's several factors that come in play when it comes to a man really choosing the woman he wants to settle down with. And it's more than looks. And I think what happens sometimes, it's hard for some women to grasp that. You feel me? Like some women just feel like they just gotta just be beautiful and not contribute anything to that man's life. Their mentality is more like, impress me, keep me happy. And that don't work with every man. And those men that are willing to be obsessed with them and worship the ground they walk on and just dedicate their lives to making those beautiful women happy, those beautiful women don't be attracted to those men. They're like, eh. So what they say they want and what they respond to, two completely different things. It really is. So yeah, it's not about a man choosing an unattractive woman so he don't have to be held accountable. He could do what he want and all that, like this creator was saying.
What men are really trying to say is that they don't want to be held accountable for their actions. They want to be able to do certain things and you not being able to say anything about it to them.
Yeah, baby girl, it ain't all that. It ain't all that. It's just men prioritize their peace. It's just how we are. And so we are very calculated and logical with the decisions we make in our lives, especially when it comes to the women we choose to settle down with. You feel me? It gotta make sense. And we gonna prioritize our peace. But let me know what you think about this. Always love reading your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, baby, I'm out.